Justin freaking in.
Oh, you want to bring him in?
Bring him in.
All right, hold on. Okay, guys, we're gonna bring in Justin freaking right now. Justin, hey, he's really a pretty good guy. He's just a little bit confused. So let's go ahead and bring in Justin. Hey, Justin, how's it going, brother?
Oh, it's going great. How's it going with you, Ben?
It's going real well, man. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. What do you want to contribute today, my guy?
What are you guys talking about? You talking about what it takes to be a man? First of all, I want to say you're poser South. I'm in Alabama. I'm the real South. This tea is so you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. So why don't you tell us what it takes to be a man?
Well, I don't know. I'm in Alabama and I'll fuck a man in a dress. Why won't you fuck a man in a dress? Are you that insecure that you won't fuck a man in a dress?
That's fantastic. So wow. you're okay with that, right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Hey, listen, if that floats your boat, man, I got no issue with that.
In your masculinity that you could fuck a man in a dress.
I'm confident enough in my masculinity that I could live my life as who I want to be.
You are.
Right, that's the great thing about
Justin,
it.
Let me ask you a question.
You won't let other people live their life the way they want to be. You want to try to mock them.
No, I want everyone to be who they want to be. I love everyone. It's not my job to judge.
It doesn't seem like it because you guys were making jokes about men in dresses before I got on here.
Well, bro,
you don't want everybody to live their life the way they want to.
No, I'm sorry.
Bully people.
No, I don't want to bully anyone, but I am going to tell you, just like I've told you before, men are born with a penis and women are born with a vagina. Nothing more, nothing less.
And just like I told you before, gender is more complicated than that.
I know it's non-binary.
Most people are born with a penis or a vagina, but there are people outside of that spectrum. And this is scientifically proven. Just because your dumbass doesn't understand it doesn't mean it's not a fact. And this is the problem that I have with conservatives.
So because you say it makes it a fact?
No, because science has studied it and proven it. I could explain it to you a million different ways, but you don't give a shit.
So can I ask you a question? So you have your own beliefs, correct?
I don't. No. We're talking about something like when we're talking about gender dysphoria, we're talking about a
So
fact.
what's really crazy is what happens when you get these type of guys on. Okay, we're gonna pull them off for a minute. I like to give him his time. No, I like to bring him on and off. It's really fun. I want to kind of we're gonna kind of frame this for everyone. When you get a guy like this on, what they don't want to do is they don't ever want to ask a question. So what you'll see just happen, Phil asked a great question, and instead of answering the question, he did what we call a level shift, a redirect. So no, and then he goes over and he tries to answer some other question that's completely unrelated to what we're talking about. Here we're talking about being a man, and our definition of being a man, whether you have a penis or a vagina, Justin Freakin, our definition of being a man is standing up for what is right and doing the right thing and standing up for tyranny. Now, I'm going to tell you, really, truly, I believe men were born with penises and the women were born with vaginas. If you want to go down none, and if you want to go down some other rabbit trail, you can. I'm not going to sit here and judge people who say they want to be something else. I'm not going to sit here and think that they're bad or evil. I'm going to pray for them because I think that, they might have some deep-rooted things they need to think about. Right. I mean, but I'm not here to judge anyone. When you live in a glass house, you don't throw the first stone.
Ben, we are in California, and there are such a thing as hermaphrodites. But I took a biology class, and they told me that you have the chromosome deal going on here, and there's this extremely rare exception of hermaphrodites that have both sexual parts. And besides that, the rest of it is mental illness. Okay. And we do need to pray for these people to get the spirit of Jesus Christ in their heart and get right with God, because they're severely misled down this path. And there's a lot of evidence that this is brought about by vaccines and big pharma manipulating people's hormones now.
All right, so we got another guy here that wants to come on. I hate to cut you off here, Sam. Let's check out what Ecoplex Media. I'm not sure. I don't want to make any assumptions, but let's just bring Ecoplex Media on real quick, okay?
He hates me.
Ecoplex, what's going on, bro?
What's up, Eco?
Easy believism. I live in the same area as you do, and you will not do your shit on the east side because you a bitch.
Oh,
We'll
hey,
only do it
listen.
over here on the west
Oh
side.
man, that's too
Leave
bad.
him here. Put him back on. Put him back on.
Okay.
It's okay.
You a bitch. You
Done,
won't
done,
go to
done.
the east side and do what you're doing. You won't go to downtown. You'll just do it in bougie ass Campbell, Saratoga, Los Gatos, and Cupertino because you a bitch. If you go to the east side and do what you're doing,
I'll go to the
one
east
of them
side
customers
tomorrow.
is going to handle you.
Easy. Let's go
And so you
tomorrow.
know
Let's
that's
go
why you do it
Ecoplex.
in upper
Hey,
middle
Big Ben will
class
show
areas,
up.
'cause you a
6'4",
punk bitch, just like Ben Martin.
255
All
pounds.
right, Eco, it's my
solid
turn
as a
now.
rock.
You
What?
a
my
punk
turn,
bitch.
Give it
Eco.
a
What stuff?
Coming
Eco,
from
so
a
why
guy
don't you
wearing
do
a
it for us?
camouflage hat.
Eco,
I mean,
you do it and show me how
you
it's
don't show
done, all
your
right?
face. I wouldn't even know you if I saw you out and about. So
All right, don't show your face and you do it.
I
East
show
side.
my face. I'm not a punk bitch.
Hey, hold on.
All right, you're
Hey,
a talker. Just do it, face or not. Just go ahead and do it yourself and show me how it's done.
Do what myself? I would have to be able to find you.
Go maskless shopping on the east side and show me how
I
it's done, dude.
don't shop without a mask because I'm not a fucking retard.
Because you're a pansy, scared of COVID or scared of the government? Which one?
I'm not afraid of COVID, but I'm not trying to get it.
He's scared of everybody being.
Yeah, you're scared of
everywhere.
COVID, dude. Yeah, all
I mean,
right,
I've
get out
already
of
had
here.
it. It wasn't
All
pleasant.
right, later.
You a punk.
No,
Hey,
you
bro.
Do that shit on the east
Hey,
side,
so
punk.
hey,
Do
can
it
I
on the
ask you a
east side.
question? Hold
Where
on.
the real motherfuckers live. Do it on the east side. Go into some
Ecoplex.
bodega on the east side without a mask and tell them about your rights.
Hey, really quick,
We're from
Ecoplex. Let me ask you.
California, dude.
Go to some bodega on the east side without a mask and start telling them about your rights, punk.
A
I'll do it
bodega.
anytime,
We're
bro.
from
You have no
California.
idea. Big
Start
Ben
Alright,
will
getting
do it
small
anywhere.
businesses
All
on the
right.
east side and telling them
Eco,
about
All right,
your
are
we're-
you a
he's-
keyboard
he's-
That
warrior
guy
or
from
what?
New York.
All
I
right.
think he's from New York. We're from California, Central Valley, man.
All right, that
No,
was
no.
kind of fun.
Yeah,
He was. I have to be honest. To be real, I kind of like JustinFREAKIN a little bit better, only because I feel like I've developed a little bit of a relationship with the guy. This guy, my issue with him is he doesn't stop talking. He doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, all he wants to do is say, "Oh, you
Can't
a little
respond.
punk bitch. You a punk bitch. Oh, you don't
He
want to
just
go to
runs
the
his
east
mouth.
side."
But
He
he's
runs
talking
his
about,
mouth.
I think,
Hey,
New York
protest
or
on the east
something,
side.
right?
Yeah, here's the thing. We're ready to do a protest on the east side. Ecoplex, why don't you come and film it? You'll see the big bearded man without a fucking mask on. You want to know what I'll do? You can come up and say hello to me. I'll give you a kiss on the fucking cheek, you pansy. You think I'm kidding? I'm sick and tired of you weak-ass little men out there, and I don't normally talk like this, but it's guys like you that are a problem. Look at your fat ass, overweight, out of shape, don't even know what you're doing, couldn't do 10 push-ups if you had to. All right, what I want to tell you right now is you want to talk about not being healthy, buddy. The problem, you want to know why you would die if you got COVID? It's because you have other factors. You have probably high cholesterol. You probably have high blood pressure.
You came on our show and
bro, here's the issue with guys like you. No, I didn't pussy out. What I did is I found your girl completely uneducated, like I find you. Because instead of having a conversation, you come on my show and you do what I just did to you. You eviscerate verbally people and you don't use logic. If you're going to come on my show and do shit like that to my guests, you could expect the same type of treatment, you little sissy la-la. If you want to be a real man and step up and have some real conversations, I'll bring you back on the show. Otherwise, keep your little pansy-ass mouth shut. Are we clear? What do you want to do, buddy? Last opportunity.
I'll talk to your bitch-ass guest however I want.
Hey, you're the bitch.
Okay.
Hey,
buddy,
geezer,
pick me
fat
up.
ass old geezer.
So
Fat old geezer.
who are you trying to talk about right now?
Mostly easy believism who is afraid to show his face and afraid to go to the east side or downtown San Jose.
No,
Hey,
I'll do
shit
it.
in the fucking
I'll
upper
do
class
it.
neighborhoods where he knows nobody will pop him one.
Hey,
You
easy.
do it first.
Easy. Let's do it on the 28th, bro. I'm coming on the 28th.
You're
I'm
going
not
to
even
the east
kidding
side
you.
San Jose,
I'm
dude.
coming on the
Somebody pop you
28th.
one.
I will come on the 28th. Let's go wherever
You
you
will
want to
not go to
go.
east
I'll
side San
come
Jose with your
big
bullshit,
with this
you know
hat and this beard. I'll come everywhere.
Hey,
See you on the 28th. It's
Yeah.
set. We'll see you on the
In
28th.
Cupertino.
Eco,
We'll
how
go-
can you
you'll do it
worship
in
East
Los
San Jose so
Gatos.
much? How can you worship East San Jose so much?
No, I'm just saying you won't go there. We notice where you go. We live around here. You go to the
Hey,
upper
so
middle
can
class
I
neighborhoods,
here? Hey,
nobody
you know,
will
this
pop
is
you
a great
one.
example. We've had such a great time talking to you, and what I want to share with you is how does it feel to not be a man? What does it feel like to be emasculated? How does it feel to have no? How does it feel to have no testicles, bro? How does it feel to know that you have been emasculated by society? That your manhood, your testicles have been taken. Yeah, your testicles have been taken away from you by the media, bro. You have been completely brainwashed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're completely brain dead. For you to be able to sit here and try to pontificate and try to tell people,
questioned by a woman,
try to even tell anyone anything about
You block people who
COVID-19, and
disagree
you
with
don't
you
have
on
any
Facebook.
idea or any of the facts about it.
You
And
block
when you come
everyone
on here,
Facebook who
you don't even
disagrees
use
with you.
complete sentences. You say things like, You a punk.
Well,
You
you
a
are.
punk. You,
Well,
hey,
right.
why don't you try to speak grammatically correct? Why don't you try to talk like an educated person? No, you don't. You don't owe me anything. But here's the thing: I gave you an opportunity. I invited you on the show. I gave you plenty of chances to come with real facts. I tried to talk you out of being an idiot, but you continued. You wanted to continue to say negative things, so you got what you deserved, and you got your ass booted. Get the F out the show. Excuse my language. All right. We're going to give Justin Freakin one more shot before we move on. And the reason why we call this Man Up Monday, and obviously these types of guys aren't the guys that are manning up, to be really frank about it. These are the guys that we call digital warriors. They don't go out into the community like we do. They don't go out and stand up for what's right and true. They're not out there trying to educate people, risking their name, risking their reputation. These little punk-ass boys sit behind their keyboards and they pontificate their points of view that are built on hatred, racism, and all kinds of other segregation and labels that they've bought into in the name of some sort of fairness doctrine. Whoever knows what it is, it's a load of bullshit, is my opinion.
Man, I just heard a whole lot of cussing. That's about all I heard, honestly.
That's it. There was nothing else there. All right, let's see what Justin has to say, and then we're going to move on and we'll get to some real good stuff here. Sorry, it's kind of fun. Justin, one more time, buddy. What do you got, bud?
Ben, the fairness doctrine was an FCC regulation that ended in the 80s.
Like, yeah, I know. I wasn't referring to the actual.
You never know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Sam,
I never do.
Sam, you mentioned chromosomes. There are 7 different possible combinations of the sex chromosomes. You don't know what you're talking about. This is my problem. Right-wingers love to get up and mouth off about shit they don't know about. And you guys talked about
what were we talking about when we said
Google right now?
You talked about mental disorders, but yet you're like, we'll pray for somebody. You think you can telepathically communicate with a deity, and you have the audacity to say somebody else has a mental disorder. For the love of God.
Well, there's
self-awareness.
Have you eaten today?
Well, then I guess I should get a refund from my biology class, and there is
no biology. Yeah, dude. Did they tell you about the 7 different combinations of the sex chromosome?
No, they didn't. No,
yeah, you don't know what you're talking about because you're like citing high school biology, right?
Well,
let's see how
long ago was that? Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
If you'll let me talk, I'll explain. I went to biology class about 15 years ago in university here in Fresno. So I guess I do need a refund because I guess the science has been rewritten since then.
You took an intro level biology. No. Science never said gender was binary. You can't show me a scientific paper.
Hey, Justin, let me ask you a question here.
There are plenty of scientists that will tell you that you're wrong.
You keep saying that there's plenty of these papers, and why would anyone believe you? Why don't you show me the doctrine? And what I'll do is I'll send you the same type of paper.
Doctrine?
Whatever evidence
go to Google Scholar.
Go to Google, really.
Because Google's always right.
Really, Google Scholar? Are you serious? Did you just say Google Scholar, you uneducated buffoon? Are you fucking kidding me?
Because I'm pretty sure you don't have
Google Scholar, you
because I'm pretty sure you don't have access to JSTOR.
Google Scholar is not biased. Because Google Scholar is going to give you honest review of information. Because
you know how to get
it. Try to direct you to what they
know how to get. College papers.
You're a brainwashed child, and you have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
We're going to take him off for a minute.
I have a question for Echo.
That God made
him. If
I know he is.
Ben's not going to let me answer a question. Every time I try to start, Ben's dumbass keeps running his mouth. So ask a question, but Ben won't let me answer. Go ahead.
No, but you're the dumbass.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. No, you want to ask a question? Hold on. Wait, do you want to ask a question? Wait, do you want? Wait, 1 second. Do you want to ask a question?
No, I'm gonna ask him the question if it's all right.
Well, hold on. I want to see.
No, actually, it's not. Ben's not going to let you talk to me.
No. Let's go ahead. Do you want to ask?
Yeah. So, Echo, like, what's your exit plan for masks? So, you're against, me and my crew going ahead and defending your liberty by not wearing masks in stores. So, what do you think we should do? It's been 1 year of 2 weeks to flatten the curve. What's your grand plan, my friend?
Well, the vaccine, actually.
Oh my
also anti-vaccine people.
Bro, are you kidding me? Hold on, look at Chad.
So you realize that
everyone Chad is dying. Hold on,
man, let me Ben, let me read you
Oh,
a story out of. Let me read you out a story out of NBC New York, the mainstream media. They say today, you're fully vaccinated against the coronavirus. Now what? Don't expect to shed the mask and get back to normal activities right away. That's going to be a disappointment, if not a shock to many people.
Yeah, it'll take a little while.
Well, Dr. Fauci did just come out and say that they have no actual proof that the vaccine stops you from contracting the virus.
Who's they, Philip?
I said
Right,
Dr.
so
Fauci.
Here's what we're gonna do here. So here's what we're gonna do. So here's an update on a little bit of information for everybody. Number one, there's no way to actually test for this virus. Okay.